Weaver.
So I want to address a couple points that were made that are not really accurate. So one from Trustee Annis was the idea that there's nothing out there. We have the ORC audit findings that from 2016 to current, there was a lack of oversight that led to financial spending that was inappropriate. Now again, there was different explanations and opinions offered on to why that wasn't caught. But again, that is something that happened. It was factual. It was in a report that, again, you guys are choosing not to release to the community. To Trustee Blake's point, it's not about people being bad or good. It's about proper right of oversight. We have that audit. I'm not sure if you're aware of the second audit that has been initiated. If you're not, we can forward to you as being new. So again, if we are investigating potential wrongdoing, that is not saying someone's bad. That's saying let's get the facts and then make a decision. So if
Trustee
we're going
Weaver,
to,
you're
if we're
stating-
going to, if we are going
You're
to
stating
make,
things as fact that are not true.
what did I say that's not true?
You indicated.
Point of order, we should not be interrupting board colleagues when they're speaking.
Well,
Everything
have
I
to
said,
respect.
everything I've said is
To be
factually
fair,
true.
I didn't
can
get a
let-
chance to speak before he spoke twice, so
release
point
the
of
report,
order.
and it will be proven that it's factually true, which again, actually, to be perfectly honest, I will release it because we waived privilege as soon as we voted for it and passed it. So again, it is factually true that there was a lack of oversight that led to money being spent inappropriately that absolutely should have been known and should have been asked if people are asking questions. That is all factually accurate. But again, it goes back to where my point being that this is not about saying that everyone is bad. It's been the whole point of why we've asked for the forensic audit. Forensic audit would actually start clearing people that are actually doing the good work. And yes, those that have lacked in providing oversight and those that have made poor decisions would be held accountable, because right now there's a cloud of suspicion over everybody. So again, that is what has been asked to be done, and instead we got these limited audits that are definitely CYA. So I will wrap up including with one question. Mr. Severi, please explain to our community specifically what it is the audit that you're doing and what complaints have come to your attention that made you issue that audit.
Excuse me, Madam President?
I asked
Or-
a question, I want a response.
well, what do you have a point of order? Do
I
you
have a point of order.
Trustee Annis?
I call the question.
No, I'm sorry, that's not a point of order.
I can
Why
speak.
can't I call the question?
I can speak to it. Since I started here less than 2 months ago, which I think is relevant too, I've heard a lot of questions, a lot of requests for information. One of which was pressure to conduct a forensic audit. My understanding of a forensic audit, and I'm not going to pretend I'm an expert in forensic audits, I am not. I looked it up a little bit just to get an understanding after hearing about it. I do understand that normally a forensic audit is triggered when you have some reason to believe that there's been malfeasance, malpractice, something illegal going on, and you go ahead and conduct a broad audit like that that is very costly and very time-consuming.